Okay, so we will be doing exercise 2.2, page number 42, question number 2. Okay, let's read the question. 1,600 employees are working in an office. Among these employees, the number of men exceeded the number of women by 15% of the total number of employees. The number of unmarried employees are 800 less than number of married employers. Number of married employees, okay, employees. The number of unmarried women is 195. Represent the above data in a suitable table. Now, what are the attributes? We have men, we have women, we have married, we have unmarried. So these are the only two attributes what we have. So we will be making a simple table. Once again, please, please read the question once again and highlight important points. Okay, now let's write the heading first. Okay, let's write the heading.
Sir, આનું meaning શું આવે કે the number of men exceeded the number of women by 15%.
હું કરાવું આપણે પહેલા એક લેઆઉટ બનાવી લઈએ પછી we go for it. Okay, first we make a layout, then we'll go for the sum. I'll solve it, don't worry. I'll explain it to you at that point of time. Picture. Now let's first write the heading. लिखो table showing employees working in an office according to their gender and marital status. Table showing employees working in an office according to their gender and marital status. Now, there are only two attributes to level 1 is we have men, women, then we have married and unmarried. So we can take men, women, married, unmarried. Okay. So we can take this way. Marital status, unmarried, men. Over here we can take gender, or let's take marital status over here. Let's change the layout. I will take gender over here. Men, women, marital status, married, unmarried, total. Okay, now let's start the sum. If you're ready with the format, are you all ready? Okay, now be careful. It's a bit tricky sum. There are some calculations involved over here. Now, 1600 employees are working in an office. So we already have the information for 1600 employees. So in the total, we write 1600. So we have total 1600 employees. Among these, number of men exceeded the number of women. By how much? I'll make a bracket over here. Okay, you also make a bracket. By 15% of the total number of employees. Once again, I'm reading. Please be careful. Among these employees, तो ये जो 1600 employees हैं, उसमें से number of men exceeded the number of women, यानी women से कितने men ज्यादा है? 15% of total number of employees. So I'll do the working over here. You do below the table. Okay. Working note 1. First, let's find out what is 15% of total number of employees. So let's calculate total number of employees are 1600 into 15%. So 15 by 100,
240.
which comes to
240.
240. Okay.
240, sir.
Okay, thanks. Now total 240 say, it means what? Now number of men exceeded the number of women. So ये जितने भी men थे, so men is equal to जितनी भी women थी, उससे कितना ज्यादा नंबर था उनका? Plus 240. Just see this once again. Men कितने हैं? Number of men. Number of men is equal to number of women plus 240. How? I'll read once again. Number of men, मानो ध्यान देना, number of men exceeded the number of women. Number of men exceeded the number of women. એટલે men, women થી કેટલા વધારે છે? 15% of total number of employees, that is 240. So number of men, I'll write over here, number of men is equal to number of women, जितनी भी number of women है उससे 240 ज्यादा. Is this clear, all of you?
Yes.
Should I proceed? Manav, you understood this?
Yes, sir. खबर पड़ी गई.
Okay, great. Now, ध्यान दो. Let's find out. Now we all know men plus women. Total of men plus women is 1600 because total 600 employees हैं. Now men का formula क्या है? Men का formula है women plus 240. ये आया men का formula. So men क्या है? Women plus 240 plus women is equal to 1600. Therefore, 2W, I'll take W for women, okay, is equal to 1600 minus 240, which is equal to 1360. Therefore, number of women is equal to 1360 upon 2, which is equal to 600.
680.
Okay.
680.
So number of women total हमारे पास आ गया, which is 680. So therefore number of men is equal to 680 women plus 240, which is equal to
920.
900 and
920.
920.
920. So we write over here 920. Do the working all.
Sir, sir, sir.
सबको वर्किंग समझ में आया?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
किसी को
Hello.
डाउट?
Yes.
किसी को
Hello, sir.
डाउट?
sir,
ओके, हाँ,
sir, આ એકવાર ફરીથી સમજાવો ને. મેન પ્લસ વુમેન ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ 1600 સમજી ગઈ, એના પછીનું એકવાર ફરીથી સમજાવો ને.
એની માટે ફરીથી હું વાંચું છું, ધ્યાન આપજો. See, in this chapter, okay, tabulation, reading is very important. So if you are not able to understand, you break the statement into parts and then you read. That will be better. Now, there are 1600 employees. Among these employees, number of men એટલે કેટલા નંબર છે, men કેટલા છે, exceeded એટલે કેટલા વધારે છે. So they exceeded the number of women, એટલે જેટલી પણ number of women છે એનાથી men કેટલા વધારે છે, by 15% of the total number of employees. So 15% of total number of employees we have to find first. So total employees is 1600. इनु 15%, उसका 15%, 15% of 1600 is 240. So say for example, if there are 1000 women, so number of men will be how much? 1000 plus 240. If there are 100 women, so number of men will be 340. So over here, men is equal to women plus 240. This equation itself, if we want to explain this, we can say that this number of men exceeded the women by 240, or they are more than number of women by 240. Is this clear now, Rohan?
Yes, sir.
ओके, नाउ आगे का पता चला तुम्हें, मेन प्लस वुमेन वाला कंसेप्ट. नाउ मेन प्लस वुमेन 1600 है, तो मेन कितने हैं? वुमेन प्लस 240. सो वुमेन प्लस 240 प्लस वुमेन इज इक्वल टू 1600. 240 comes on the right hand side over here, so it becomes negative. Women plus women, 2 women, which is 1360. So number of women is 1360 divided by 2, which comes to 680. So if women are 680, number of men is 680 plus 240, that is 980. Got it?
સર મને ખબર ના પડી કે આ મેન ઇક્વલ ટુ વિમેન પ્લસ 240 કઈ રીતના આવે.
અરે ઉપર આપણે ફોર્મ્યુલામાં જો men is equal to women plus 240 લખેલું જ છે, તો અહીંયા સબસ્ટિટ્યુટ કર્યું આપણે. We substituted over here. શું
ના પછી નંબર્સ ખબર પડી ગઈ છે.
ખબર પડી ગઈ ને? તો અહીંયા men ની આપણે ફોર્મ્યુલા શું લખી? women plus 240, which is equal to men. Got it? Okay. Now let's go to the next statement over here. The number of unmarried employees are 800 less than number of married employees. So number of unmarried employed, working note number 2, number of unmarried employees, I will take as UE, okay, are less than number of married employers are 800 less than the number of married employers. Number of married employers. employees hai, okay? There's a printing mistake. So I'll take ME. Can you try this? First you try.
Done.
Okay, now number of unmarried employees are 800 less than. So unmarried employees are 800 less. So minus married employees. So now we have this formula. Unmarried employees is equal to married employee minus 800. Now we all know that married employees plus unmarried employees is equal to 1600. So let's solve it. What is married employee? ME as it is plus unmarried employee का formula है married employee minus 800 is equal to 1600. Therefore 2ME is equal to ये 800 will come on the right hand side. It will become plus. So it will be 1600 plus 800, 2400. Therefore, married employee is equal to 2400 divided by 2, which is
1200.
1200. Yes. So, therefore, unmarried employees is equal to married employees minus 800, which is equal to 400. Let's place this. So married employees, ये जो married है, that is 1200 and unmarried is 400. You can do the working.
Sir, done.
Done? Okay. Now over here,
I completed the sum.
very nice. Now, number of unmarried women is 195. We are given this information. Number of unmarried women. Unmarried women is 195. So fill in the gaps. Okay.
485.
400 minus
Married woman.
195 is 205. Now 920 minus 205 is equal to
715.
715.
and 1200. So 485. Always cross verify. ये सब मैच हो रहा है कि नहीं? All of you understood the working? All of you have done the sum? Should I proceed now? Okay. Now you come to section E. Page number 63. Section E, page number 63, question number 8. Question number 8.
Sir, homework में पण doubt है तो.
Okay, let's make the layout now. Now over here we will take qualification. Graduate. Professional total. Then we have married, unmarried, total. Okay. Now, are you all ready with the format? Should we start the sum now? Proper format बना लिया सबने? Okay, now let's start the sum. Now, we go one by one. A bank receives 2000 application as a response. Now, over here, first of all, we know that the total is 2000 people. So we write 2000 in the total. $2,000. Then of the applicants, 50% were graduates. Now 2000 ka 50% total are graduates. So 1000 are graduates. 40% were postgraduates. So 2000 ka 40% is 800. And 10% have professional degree. So that is 200. Then among graduates, 60% were males. So amongst the graduates, ये जो graduates है, उसमें total male are 60%. So 1000 का 60% is 600. So females कितने हैं? Obviously 400. Then 60% were male, and of them 25% were married. of them 25% were married. So 600 का 25% male were married. So 600 का 25% is 150. Param, you have any doubt?
हो गया सर.
तो म्यूट कर दो बेटा, डिस्टर्ब हो रहा है मुझे. Okay. You can do the next sum, that is question number 8. Okay. 150. Then 25% of male are married, so unmarried are 75%, so that is 450. Now, what other information is given? 40% of female graduates were married. So female 400 है, उसका 40% married है. So 400 का 40% is 160. So 60% were unmarried. So 400 का 60% is 2, 4, 6 are 24, 240. Do the total 310. 5, 4, 5, 6, 690. So total what you get is 600, 400,000, 150, 450, 600, 160, 240, 400. Done. Now let's go to the next one. Among the postgraduates, 60% were male. So in postgraduate, 60% were male. So 800 का 60%, 8 6 are 48, 480. Then 60% were male, so 40% were female. So 320 female. Now out of this, 60% were males and 40% of them were married. So ये 480 का find out कैलसी पे 40%. So 192. 192 or 60% unmarried, so 288. Among postgraduate females, 50% were married, so 320 ka 50% are married, so 160. So unmarried also 160. So do the total now. 160 plus 192, 352. Married total and 448. Unmarried total. Check कर लो. 192 plus 288, 480. 160 plus 160, 320. And 352 plus 448, 800. Then let's go to professional. 30% of female had professional degree. So 30% of female had professional degree. So 200 ka 30% female, it comes to 60. 200 into 30%. So 70% male, 140. Now 30% of female had professional degree. ये 30% यानी 60. And of them 60% were married. तो ये 60 का भी 60% married है. So 36, 6 6 are 36 are married, 40% unmarried. So
સર
हाँ.
સર આ એકવાર ફરી સમજાવો ને 30% વાળું.
Okay. See, 30% of females had professional degree. So there are 200 professional degree holders. In 30%, it comes to 60 females. Now, आज ये 60 females से of them 60% are married. तो ये जो female 60 है, उसका भी 60% का शादी हो गया है, तो 36. अंडरस्टूड दिस नाउ? किसका डाउट था ये?
यस सर।
ओके, सो यहाँ
नो।
36 का शादी हो चुका है. So how many are not married? 24 are not married. So you can do 60 ka 60% and 60 ka 40%. Then the number of married and unmarried male having professional degree was equal. So let's find out 140. So half of them are married and half of them are unmarried. 70-70. Let's do the total. 10694. And now do the total. 150 plus 192 plus 70. 4112.
4112.
Then 160, 160,
356.
356. 4112 plus 356. So 768. Then over here 450 plus 288 plus 70. 808. Then 240, 160, 400, 424. 1232. Then 600 plus 480, 1080
1220.
plus 140, 1220. And over here 4, 5, 6, 7, 780. Check kar lo. Go through the question, see if you have understood. It's an important question for your exam because it's a textbook question and it was newly introduced in the new syllabus. All of you understood? Any doubt? Okay, now let's go to the 8th sum. Let's go to the 8th sum. Now, see, now this is a simple sum, but there are lots of percentage and number of boys and girls and increase and decrease. That's why I have taken up this sum so that it becomes easy when you do this sum on your own. Let's read the question. In the year, this is question number 8. Let me write so there's no confusion now. Page number 63, section E. In the year 2013, now as you know कि year आया है तो total करना नहीं है. There were 1200 students studying in a school, and of them 400 were girls. So one of the attribute is girls. 50 girls were not residing in the hostel. So not residing in the hostel is one of the parameter. In all, 600 boys were residing in hostel. So अभी तक हमने क्या देखा? Boys, girls, residing and not residing. Okay. Then in the year 2014, there is an increase of 20% in the number of boys and the number of girls increased by 30%. So 2014 में boys 20% बढ़ गए and girls 30% बढ़ गए. During this year, 260 boys and 100 girls were not residing in the hostel. In the year 2015, so in the third year, we have 3 years over here, 13, 14, 15. 140 boys and 100 girls were newly admitted in the school, and all of them resided with the hostel students. तो सबने hostel में admission भी ले लिया. Present the above data in tabular form. Now, as discussed with you, because years है 13, 14, 15, तो हमें नीचे total करना नहीं है. Then we have residing in hostel, boys, girls total. We have not residing in hostel, boys, girls total. And then we have total, boys, girls total. So first, let's write the heading. Okay, table showing. Don't forget the heading, please. Again and again, I am telling you. Okay, otherwise you will lose marks. Table showing number of students of a school according to year of study, gender, and residence in hostel. Okay, now let's make the table. Now table will be, we will have year, here we have 2013, 2014 and 2015. Don't need to do the total. Okay, be careful. We don't need total over here. Then we have resident or residing in hostel, boys, girls, total. In your notebook, you can do it horizontally, okay? If vertically you are not able to manage all these columns, then you can do it horizontally. That is also right.
સર શોર્ટ ફોર્મમાં લખી શકાય આ રેસિડેન્સી
લખાય શોર્ટ ફોર્મમાં, પણ તમે જે પણ શોર્ટ ફોર્મ યુઝ કરો ને તમારે નીચે લખી દેવાનું. If you are using B, G and T, so what is B? What is G? So you have to mention below that B is boys, G is girls. If you will not do that, then you will lose marks. तो तुम भी जब खुद चेकिंग करो, तो अगर तुमने वो B क्या डिनोट करता है नहीं लिखा है, तो your marks are gone. Okay, so be careful. You can use that. Married में you can use M, unmarried में you can use U. But what is M? What is U? अगर तुम्हें तुम्हारा मार्कशीट दिया उसमें लिखा है M, S, E. So what is MSE? You should know कि M is for maths, S is for science, E is for English. So वैसे ही whenever you present a data or any information, you have to think about the reader. A reader may not be as smart as you are, or reader may not be able to read what was there in your mind when you wrote S, when you wrote E, when you wrote N. अब तुम्हारे लिए S for science है, सामने वाला ऐसा भी पढ़ सकता है S for social studies. So that is why you use that. It's correct. There's no problem in that. But if you forget to mention, you will lose marks. Okay, always remember, even in your practical life, when you go for presentation, you use any short form, always mention it. What does it mean? Okay?
સરસ અમે એકવાર પોતે ટ્રાય કરાય
Yeah, yeah.
કરવાનો.
Please go ahead. એટલે હું કરાવતો હોય ત્યારે તું પોતાની રીતે કર અને you keep on verifying whether you have done correct or not. You all can definitely try. Okay, I am ready with my format. If you are ready, we can start the song. Okay, great. Thanks. जिन्होंने भी thumbs up दिया मुझे thanks. I hope ठेंगा नहीं दिखाया. Thumbs up means you. It's okay. You have done. Okay, thumbs up के दो मतलब होते हैं. One is good, thumbs up, super. दूसरा है ठेंगा. So, okay. Now let's start. In the year 2013, there are there are 1200 students studying in a school. So first we have the total with us. There are 1200 students. So we know that in the year 2013, total is 1200. 400 were girls. So total girls were 400. So how many boys? 800 boys. 50 girls were not residing in hostel. So ये 400 में से 50 girls are not residing. So how many girls are residing? 350. In all, 600 boys were residing in hostel. So boys जो hostel में रह रहे हैं वो है 600. तो 800 में से 600 are in hostel. So 200 are not in hostel. So let's do the total. 950, 250. 950 plus 250, 1200, 600, 200, 800, 350, 50, 400. In the year 2014, so let's go to year 2014, there is an increase of 20% in number of boys. So ध्यान दो, पहले 800 boys थे 13 में, उसका 20% increase हो गया, तो 800 का 20% is 160. तो अब number of boys कितने हो गए? हो गए 960. 800 का 20% increase is 960. Then
सर
भैया
ये समझ नहीं आया 960 कैसे आया?
ठीक है, मैं एक बार पढ़ता हूँ. ऐसा दिया है, in the year 2014 there is an increase of 20% in the number of boys. It means 2013 में there were 800 boys, उसमें 20% का increase हुआ, यानी 800 का 20% is 160. तो 800 था, 160 increase हो गया, तो हो गया 960. Got it?
Yes sir.
Okay. Now, the number of girls increased by 30%. So, up 30%, 400 का 30% is 120. So, ये हो गया 520. So, total कर लो, 960 plus 520, 1480. Now आगे बढ़ते हैं. During this year यानी 2014 में 260 boys and 100 girls were not residing in hostel. So 260 boys and 100 girls hostel में नहीं थे. So total 360 were not in hostel. Let's fill in the gaps. 960 boys में से 260 hostel में नहीं रह रहे हैं. So 700 boys are residing in the hostel. 520 girls में से 100 girls are not residing in hostel. So 420 are residing in hostel. Do the total 1120. Now let's go to the third year 2014. 140 boys and 100 girls were newly admitted in the school. So 140 boys, 960 boys थे plus 140 boys आ गए. So 960 plus 140 is 1100. So 1100 boys हो गए and 100 girls added. So 600
સર
हाँ 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 हाँ.
સર 960 કેમ તમે એડ કરી પેલું
960 માં લખ્યું છે ને in the year 2015 140 boys and 100 girls were newly admitted in the school. એટલે 2015 માં 140 નવા છોકરાઓ એડ થયા. So 960 plus 140 એટલે કરી લે 1100. ખ્યાલ આવ્યો?
યસ સર
Okay. And similarly, there were 520 girls, so 100 added, so it became 620. We do the total 1720. Now, and all of them resided with the hostel student. Now, यहाँ पे थोड़ा ध्यान देना please, थोड़ा tricky है. अब जितने भी नए आए जितने भी ये नया है यानी ये 140 बॉयज जो न्यूली एडमिट हुए ये सारे हॉस्टल में रहने लग गए यानी 700 थे प्लस 140 जो नए आए तो ये हो गया 840. 420 गर्ल्स ऑलरेडी हॉस्टल में रह रही थी और ये जो नई 100 गर्ल्स आई वो भी हॉस्टल में ज्वाइन हो गए. So वो हो जाएगा 520. So total हो जाएगा 1360. 840 plus 520. Now बाकी not residing in hostel तो जो बाहर रह रहे थे वो तो उतने के उतने ही रहे. So इसको सेम कर देना है 260 100 360. Always cross verify. 1360 plus 360 1720. 840 plus 260 1100. 520 plus 100 620. So verify कर लो आंसर. किसी को डाउट हो तो प्लीज आस्क.
सर ये जो 2015 वाला वो आप फिर से समझा सकते हो प्लीज?
यस एब्सोल्युटली समझा सकता हूँ काशवी. ओके नाउ मैं फिर से एक बार कर रहा हूँ. 2015 थोड़ा ट्रिकी है सो ध्यान देना. वंस अगेन आई विल डू इट. नाउ लेट मी फर्स्ट इरेज इट. ओके Okay, now let's read the question and proceed with this. In the year 2015, okay, let me erase this also so this becomes clear for you. Okay, now in the year 2015, 140 in the year 2015, 140 boys and 100 girls were newly admitted in the school. એનો મતલબ એવો છે કે જેટલા પણ 2014 માં સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ હતા એમાં 140 new boys took admission and 100 new girls took admission. Is this clear now? So, in the year 2014, there were 960 boys. New admission was taken by 140. So, 960 plus 140, it comes to 1100. So, now we have 1100 boys. Is this clear? Kashvi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then, new girls, 100 new girls joined. So there were 520 girls before. Now new 100 girls joined. So directly 100 hai, so we can add. So 620. Now total 1100 plus 620, 1720. But now this is important. This 140 boys and 100 girls were newly admitted in the school, and all of them આ બધાએ નક્કી કર્યું કે અમે હોસ્ટેલમાં જ રહેશું. They all decided that we will be residing in the hostel. Now hostel का situation क्या था 2014 का? There were 700 boys. नए जितने भी boys आए वो सब हॉस्टल में चले गए. तो अब हॉस्टल में बॉयज हो गए 700 plus 140 is 840. नई जो भी गर्ल्स आई वो भी हॉस्टल में ज्वाइन हो गई. तो पहले 420 गर्ल्स थी, अब 100 गर्ल्स ऐड हो गई, तो ये हो गया 520. So let's do the total now. 840 plus 520, 1360. What about the other students? Now not residing in hostel remain the same. So we write over here 260, 100, 360. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, anyone else has any doubt?
सर
Yeah.
सर आपने 2014 में जो 2015 में इंक्रीज हुए उनको ऐड किया.
Right.
हाँ तो सर फिर हम लोग 2015 के नीचे टोटल नहीं लगा सकते.
नहीं, क्योंकि यहाँ पे इयर्स है. परम તારા ફેમિલીમાં કેટલા લોકો છે આ વર્ષે?
चार है. चार.
કેટલા?
4.
4. હવે year 2020 માં there are 4 people in your family. 2019 માં પણ 4 હતા. 2018 માં પણ 4 હતા. Can you say that there are 16 people in your family or 12 people in your family?
No.
એટલે આમાં 2015 માં 840 boys છે, તો I cannot do the total. I can't say कि number of boys are 600 plus 700 plus 840. That is why.
Sir,
how?
सर अभी ऐसा करंट जानना हो कि कितने रेसाइडिंग इन हॉस्टल.
हाँ, तो ये 2015 का ही देखना पड़ेगा ना. अभी मैं पूछूंगा कि तेरे घर पे कितने लोग रह रहे हैं,
4.
तो फिर 4 ही होगा ना, तो 840 ही होगा ना. जो पहले थे वो भी रह रहे हैं ना बेटा.
ओके.
चल आई वो तने.
हाँ.
So that is why you remember. It's a good question. Good you ask again. Whenever there are years, okay, we don't have to do the total. Don't do the total. You can do the total, पर उसका कोई importance नहीं है. Okay, करने को तो कर सकते हैं, हमें कोई रोक नहीं सकता. पर वो information ही क्या जो useless है, misleading है. That is why we don't do the total when there is years. Understood this? पर
Yes.
में कितने बॉयज गर्ल्स है वो सब तो हमें फाइंड करना ही पड़ेगा. तो राइट हैंड साइड का टोटल आएगा, बट ये वाला नीचे वाला टोटल आएगा नहीं. इंडिया में लास्ट ईयर 120 करोड़ थे और ये साल 130 करोड़ है, तो हम ऐसा बोल सकते हैं इंडिया का पॉपुलेशन 250 करोड़ है.
नो.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली. तो हम वो टोटल का कोई इंपॉर्टेंस है नहीं. दैट्स व्हाई वी डोंट डू द टोटल. वी से दिस ईयर द पॉपुलेशन इज सो मच. Okay?
Yes sir, thank you.
You're welcome.
સર આ કેટલા માર્કર ક્વેશ્ચન છે?
Oh. એટલે આ તને આવડે છે
Sir,
એટલે કે નથી આવડતું એટલે પૂછે છે?
નહીં સર આવડી ગયું.
Okay, so this depends on your school teacher. It can depends on the type of the information. It can come for 3 to 5 marks in a 50 mark paper.
ઓકે સર.
Okay. Okay. Anyone else has any doubt regarding this sum? Okay. Now, this is the last lecture of this week live में. Now you watch the video lecture. Now during weekend you don't waste your time. जितना भी पूरा वीक में हुआ है वो सब एक बार go through revision करो. Go through revision यानी read the question, refer the answer. जहाँ लगता है कि तुम्हें ये typical है, difficult लग रहा है, तो उसको फिर से एक बार करो. तो जितना भी पूरे वीक में हुआ है, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday you just have a test of 1 hour, कोई भी lecture नहीं है. Saturday, Sunday you use this time for revising. Many students tell me कि सर जब आप पढ़ाते हो, सम करते हो तो हमें आ जाता है, पर जब हम खुद करने बैठते हैं तो हमसे होता नहीं है, या फिर एग्जाम में हमसे होता नहीं है. इसका रीजन यही है कि प्रैक्टिस नहीं हो रहा है, रिवीजन नहीं हो रहा है. So you have to keep on revising, revisiting things. तो वीकली टारगेट रखना, मंडे टू फ्राइडे जो भी हुआ वो सैटरडे संडे को रिवाइज एक बार कर लेना है. ठीक है.